Last time on Lawful Stupid. You find the 3 bodies of the KNG agents with your pictures in a file marking you as MIA. And Breeze, so cool, shows up, and the same is true of him.
I think that we need to get headed home to the KNG. We need to be very quiet while we go, because whatever hurt these people might still be around.
Here's the thing. I had to take a little field trip. I took the train, but what I did not have is a ticket. It takes you all the way to the death dealer, and I owe him, and I kind of need your help. The train comes to a slow stop at this very kind of decrepit looking train station.
This is not where we meet. See me below.
I knock on the door's open, and very contrary to the rest of this place, everything is like white marble with gold outline and designs. And he says,
now, let's get down to business.
you stand before the death dealer. And these 2 creepy skeleton figures, one the size of a child, head missing. On the opposite side, to your right, his left, at his old size, also head missing. And the death dealer sits in his chair leaning to his left, kind of on that one shoulder in his throne, looking very much like Bleep from The Walking Dead. And he'd said to you...
Thank you. Picture payment.
Can you give him... Okay, so what I need you
Yes.
to do, Devin, is I need you to Google a description of
Bleep? Oh, you got it right
Walking
here.
Dead and read...
Oh, just a description?
Read that. Don't give me the description that says... I'm
Bleep
from The Walking Dead. Go find someone else describing
Bleep
from The Walking Dead and read their words, because I don't think we can get away with that legally. I don't think we'd be like, and here's my big bad villain. He looks like
Bleep
from Fight Club.
Okay, here we go. I want to keep all that engines, but then I also want to just
Bleep.
do this.
It's just a guy who looks like
Bleep,
but not like today
Bleep,
where he's got like a dad bod. No, like in his prime. Like in his prime.
We should just get Ginge to bleep out all the fancy names that just happened.
and then have them.
that'd be great.
So
Yes,
yeah,
please.
it's a mystery.
You get to guess which character I'm talking about in Walking Dead. Is it Bleep? Is it the boy? I don't remember the boy's name, so you don't have to bleep that. What's the boy's name? Is it Bleep?
Bleep!
Bleep? Is it Bleep? Anyways,
Another bleep!
so the
Wait, Ginge, really
It's just
quickly.
gonna sound like you're cussing.
It's important that you use Devin's bleep.
Yeah.
Not like a normal bleep. Use Devin's bleep.
Bleep.
Even when I'm talking, it's Devin saying
Yeah,
bleep.
yes.
Yes,
so
please.
the death dealer sits in his chair leaning to the left. He has a very grungy, greasy look, hair very unkempt, falling down shoulder length, tattered vest. Underneath that is like a black shirt that is rolled up to his elbows. He has a crossbow in the corner of the room somewhere and pants with cargoes on them.
That's not what that's for. Is that what that means?
Which part?
So here's the thing. If you differentiate between the 2 types of vans, you'll know that there's passenger vans to carry people, or those cargo vans to carry equipment, cargo. So the fact that cargo shorts and cargo pants exists seems to indicate that
The
you're not
death
a
dealer
person to be
means
with.
business.
No, that you're like you stop being a person and you start
The death
being
dealer. He's,
Okay.
I mean, what are you gonna do? It's to keep all my souls
deal
in.
some death, I guess.
Want a soul?
Is my friend Lucian in there?
Oh, too soon? No, he's not. Don't tell wherever he is. Death dealer sits in front of you, but as he kind of sits up, and that's when he says,
Let's get down to business.
can I do for you?
Breeze.
You asked to see us.
And Bree says, "Hey, partner, you let me go a little while ago. I'm bound to you, if you remember." And Breeze will tap the ring finger of his left hand. And as he does that, the ring on the Death Dealer's finger also lights up at the same time that Breeze is tapping his own fingers. He says,
Ah, yes. Many faces pass through here. It's easy to forget.
Those always get advertised to me through targeted advertisements on Facebook, near Kayla's birthday or anniversary. It's oh, I touched my ring and her ring lights up and she knows I'm thinking.
Oh
about
yeah, the bracelet.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel like they make it really easy to break up. You just never tap it back if you're over the relationship. You either get it or
Or
you
you
don't.
just
And
tap
leave?
it rapidly just to annoy the piss out of them.
Bro, I tapped 100 times yesterday. I don't have to tap it every day, right? Anyway.
I got balance. I got a bank. I got some banked.
Yep.
Get one of those dodo bird that
I'll
pops
store
into
that.
water. Just have it hit your bracelet.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And the Death Dealer says,
A story for you, if you will. Some time ago,
Oh, you didn't need us to respond.
when I was a much younger man, living in, perhaps it's called something else, near Taggart at the time, in a small farm town, not far from the city. We provided all of the fruits, the vegetables, and some of even the livestock, the meats for the kingdom. And every year we had to pay taxes in the form of more of those things, more often than we had. And the king of Taggart decided that one day when my wife was with me and delivering goods into town, that the tax was going to be something a little more. So one day when I was delivering the final goods for the season to the castle, guards were making their way around. And they made their way to my home, where they proceeded to collect whatever they wanted. I came home to a burning house, a dead wife, and a dying daughter. In my rage, I sought nothing but blood and vengeance of the king of Taggart, and I cried out to the god of death, Kinos, grant me this. Let me kill them all, and I will be your servant. And he granted me this. My wife arose, and my daughter arose, and he cut their heads off, mashed them into a ring, and placed it on this hand.
and the ring begins to glow. You see two skulls in the ring, and the eyes sort of glowing. And the bodies next to him, the skeletons, kind of the bones shake a little bit.
And what did I get for my vengeance?
And he waves around the room.
An eternity, deciding the fate of souls. I am tired. Friends, acquaintances I will probably meet someday. And so your task is to get me a firestone.
And he reaches behind his throne, and he pulls out a shovel, and he plants it sort of next to him. He says,
I got this from some other world. It's pretty good shape.
and you notice, as you look at the head of the shovel, the spade area, there are 6 slots. 5 of them are filled with other color and just off a little bit shapes of stones, these other stones. None of them are red. And so he kind of turns it in the light, kind of reflects lights into your eyes from the different stones. And he says,
What I need is that firestone. Then I can complete the collection and pass this task to someone else.
and then kind of just looks at you three and Breeze, waiting for a reply.
Well, where are we supposed to find a firestone besides, south of my tie?
And he follows, oh gosh.
Lookings for free, boss. Lookings for free.
And he gives you that look. He gives you that look of this giant green ogre with those upside down, cup-looking things on his head. There's this furry animal. He's got his... Anyways.
Where are we supposed to find his firestones, and why do we need the shovel? Or is the shovel not for us?
Shovel is mine.
Okay, so you just need a firestone. And where are we supposed to collect that?
The home of the fire giant. Somewhere near the Red Eye, which seems appropriate for him.
All right. I'm not great with maps. Are you going to drop us off at the Red Eye using the train, or do we have to find our own passage there?
He almost shifts annoyed to the other side because he asked if there were any questions, and now he's annoyed that you're asking them. And he says,
I can get you as far as the continent of the West End.
I'm gonna assume that's really close.
It is not. But with a day or two on the train, we can take you to one of those drop-offs your agency uses near Harrison.
Sure. I assume that's closer. By a day or two, even. And what do we get, right? We've freedom for Breeze, right?
and he...
Oh, yes, it's freedom. But he spoke to me of a great desire you had, and said it may come down to this being the tip of the scale for you. Just the tip of the scale, and so here is what I offer.
And so he brings his hand around and kind of like does a flat palm, and there's nothing there.
Yourself? You offer yourself? I mean, that's...
This thing, sometimes
His
it doesn't
hand
work.
in marriage.
He snaps his other hand, and like almost like a magic trick, like there's nothing there, now it's here. And it is, and at this time, Fume, you will feel the strongest impulse, almost like your body is going to explode. That magical energy, that star energy, twilight power, whatever it is, that darkness, it just feels like it's about to explode out of you. In front of you, and balancing on this, floating this Death Dealer's hand, is a black scale. And he says,
I heard you were in the market for a dragon scale.
Yeah. Turns out we do need one.
How do we know that's real?
and he looks at you.
Oh, yeah, I'm Fume. This is what I sound like now.
I hold up my rod of detect magic.
It works. You know it's magic.
Okay. I'll put it away.
Yeah, but how do we know it's that good?
He looks at you and he like kind of he smiles and he smells the air.
Something tells me that you know that it's real.
I might be able to discern its veracity if you were able to just let me see it for a second.
Absolutely.
And he hands it over to you.
What's it feel like?
It feels like there is you, and then you're seeing yourself almost even outside of this thing. You're the clearest mind. You know exactly what you want. There's no confusion about who I used to be as Lucian and who I am as Fume. Your sense of purpose seems to be elevated.
Hey, Devin, because I'm real close to the scale now, how's my head doing?
You have a mixture of this dissonant chord that is it's not hurting your head like it normally would, but it doesn't feel great. It's more annoying, like a buzzing bee in your ear.
I'm gonna step away from Lucian and probably stand on the other side of William.
Safe bet.
It fades just only the slightest amount.
Oh, she's making a face, like that squinky eye, and like, I'm not happy with this headache in the side of my head kind of feeling,
William will remember this. So, Fume, does that take the wooden nickel test?
Yeah, seems legit.
Okay, great. So why don't you pocket that and we'll go get his firestone.
Death Dealer twists his hand and the scale is back in his hand and he says,
A deal is a deal. Do we have one?
Please shake the man's hand.
Fume is gonna walk right up to this guy. He's gonna look him in his eyeballs and go, "Yeah, a deal's a deal." And extend his hand.
He extends his hand. The scale's not in it, by the way. I don't know if you keep trying to trick him. As he grabs your hand, you are suddenly at this fine table, sitting with the Death Dealer, and he is not in his nasty garbs, his like dirty, tattered garbs anymore. Is in this fine suit, and you are in whatever you're in, and you're sitting at a table. It's almost like there are other people around, but their faces are blurred. And he says,
For the record, I'm in my exact same shinobi star here, except it's that material, but it has morphed itself into like a tuxedo with like a bow tie and it's like to the nines, but it still has like that pattern in it. Just for the sake of this fantasy, if we're in a fantasy.
Oh, it's a fantasy. And he says,
I sense you almost came to visit me not too long ago.
Yeah. Well, that was another guy, but yeah. What about it?
And our benefactor seems to have given you a second chance of sorts.
Something like that. I wouldn't call him a benefactor.
Why, once I did. But my curse is my own. Vengeance has brought me. I accept that. Business proposition. Would you want to take over? Be the Death Dealer? Sort the souls for the underworld?
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
great. Immediately you're back and the hands finish shake and like almost no time has passed for William and B. And he says,
Great. I hope that I get to see you with the stone. Not under any other circumstances.
Sure.
Not ominous at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we done here?
Yeah, I guess we go get a firestone now. Come on, Bruce.
all right.
Real quick, you said this is on the red eye. Do we have to like kill a fire giant for this? Just real bit clear? Like what's the loot chance on this thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just kill a fire giant?
Well, he's kind of
Or the fire giant?
the fire giant.
Whatever. Fire's for bitches. Yeah, we
I
got this.
agree.
Steven the fire giant.
I will tell you,
Got it.
I've had many
Can we
contracts.
eat that, or can we borrow it?
Yeah, it's for prop. It's a prop. I used to be an actor. It's an old favorite.
Yes.
And then the two skeleton figures kind of move in and put their arms around him, and he kind of like
Gross.
falls back into him
William
and says,
leaves.
Yeah.
This is not.
Even I have a line, Death Dealer,
Yeah.
and leaves.
I mean, like, I get it. Like, my dad's the devil or whatever, so I get it. It's fine. But
Yeah,
don't
but
be weird about
at
it.
least his stuff is alive, you know?
I'm like, here's the thing, like, in the privacy of your own home, it's whatever, and like, I guess
Yeah,
this is
but there was
your
nothing
own
private
home,
about
but
what
it's
was
not
happening.
private when it's like an audience.
but you're in his home, and well, I guess.
Yeah,
you
I
need
know.
him.
No.
Devin, if I ever come into your home and that starts happening, I'm like, no.
My wife and kids are headless skeletons, and they're hugging up on me.
If you come into my home and some stuff's happening that you're not enjoying, you're welcome to leave.
Yeah,
you're welcome to leave. If you see some bones that you don't like,
no thanks.
You should ski down.
And you will on a long enough timeline. You will see a bone you do not wish to see. That is a statistical certainty at 73 plus years in my home.
Hot. Yeah, so I leave.
One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. You can, as you travel back down this hallway, again, it's white marble columns. It's very fancy inside of this particular area. But as you walk back out, you can see in the distance, again, there are the different elevations, stalactites, stalagmites, gigantic pools of lava. And you see now where you came in before, where people were in these like pools of lava or were being like chopped into pieces. As you come out now, standing at the door is like this ghoulish-looking butler figure. And he says,
Will you be staying with us tonight? Or do you wish to be on your way?
Probably just saw her.
Yeah, after what I just saw, I don't want to.
No, I don't. No.
Well, and then so as you...
But we love to have you for dinner.
If dinner was the only problem I would be worried about, it'd be fine. But I think the four-way intercom's going to be on in this particular hotel.
So those people you saw that were like being tortured by demons when you come in, you look out and you see now that
they're on break. They're all having cigarettes.
Well, the demons, the
demons together. Like,
the demons are chilling. They're like reading magazines, and the people seem to like where there was like a pool of lava. There's now just like a bowl-looking thing, and a person is enclosed, but they're still rolling around screaming. And the person who's being chopped up is really just like taking his own hand and hitting himself. Nothing's falling off, but he's just screaming in pain. There's a person who like is falling off a cliff over and over again, but he's actually just like falling onto his butt, but he's just screaming out in pain, standing up and doing it again.
Illusion magic is weird.
The thing about the lowest level of this hell place is that
this hell place.
People. We will world build this later.
Okay.
The thing about this is the people who committed the worst crimes spend an eternity torturing themselves. We don't even have to do anything.
That's true. Once they face their own guilt,
there's a play about that.
What is it
It's a whole
called?
Netflix series.
Describe it without using the official title.
Yeah, so I said it's a play, and I feel like you guys are like, oh, because it's like there's no movies in this world. No, it's actually a play. It's like a drama.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's it's a bunch of people that are in hell, and they end up like on a long enough timeline they just torture each other. that's the solution. It's just like you're here forever and you can't die, so like
I like this.
and you feel bad about the way you lived your lives, so like figure it out. And they do.
We'll pull a group together and have you produce this for us.
I don't really remember. Like I've seen it. I've seen this. I read the Spark Notes on this play. Like I didn't even see it, so it's gonna be very difficult for me to just like from memory make that for you. But like I know a dude is gonna hook you up. So just you wait here and he'll be there eventually because everybody does. All right, later on.
I have for you.
That was Shadow Step away.
One thing, a piece from the death dealer.
And he holds out
Gotta
a
step
ghoulish hand. It's kind of flesh is falling off. And there are these 4 vials with red liquid in them. And he says,
It will protect you from the fire.
I take it.
Okay, I'll take that.
and Breeze takes his and pockets it real quick too. Thank you very much.
That sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
And he walks you down to the train station. I'll take if it's free. You know, you never know. Takes you down to the train station. Sitting around idle chit chat. I don't know if there's anything you guys want to chit chat while the train is on its way. It's not currently pulled up to the station yet.
Is the ghoul guy here, or is he gone?
He's standing by. Yes.
Do you have to
Hey,
be? Oh, that's
This
dumb. Never
is
mind.
my-
Go on. What were you gonna say?
Well, yeah, I actually forgot that this guy was here. And I don't want to say the things I was going to say in front of this guy. Hey, man, the power of Nova, like, compels you and stuff. Can you fuck off for, like, a second?
You could ask me to leave, and I would abide.
Please leave.
Like, pretty sure I just
So
did
he
it.
just slowly turns away.
Rude.
You hear him say under his breath as he walks away.
I was just going to talk in y'all's heads, but if it's a group chat, that's different.
I just didn't. That guy sucks. So, hey, this dude's trying to, like, I mean, he's trying to weasel out of a deal with my dad, I think. So that's probably not great. Like, I'm not allowed to do that. So, just so you guys know, I'm gonna get him later. I'm gonna get that scale.
No, I'm all for
I'm gonna
that.
get him.
I don't know what that shovel does, but probably be useful at taking down the K&G, so that would be cool.
I just like
We took
he had
that.
the audacity. I would want that too. Yeah, he had the audacity to say to me, "A deal's a deal," and I thought that was pretty fucked up, considering the fact like what he's doing. Stuff. Like, I get it, like eternity's forever, and like you don't like the deal that.
What do you mean? What is
made
it? What
it,
do you mean?
wanna
What is he
fucking-
doing? I don't. It seems like you know
Trying to get
something I
out-
don't.
He's trying to get out of a deal. He's trying to get out of a deal with my dad. He made a deal
He
for his
didn't
wife and
mention
his,
that.
and his daughter. Yeah, he did.
Nope.
I wasn't there for that.
That was his whole backstory, right? Wasn't it? He said, "Let me tell you a story," and then he told us like a long story.
Yeah,
about
no,
a man
I was there for that
that was
part,
him.
but he didn't offer us to take his place.
No.
Well, he did that to me later, but
Oh,
before that, he was saying that he was trying to get out of this. He said he was trying to find a replacement. He said that to all of us. Yeah.
I didn't really particularly
You
care
did.
for him. I
I must
guess I
have been
zoned out.
distracted by the weird corpse brides.
Yeah, no, it's like I wouldn't have traded my soul for eternity for weird corpse bride, wife and daughter, but he did, and now he's like trying to get out of it. And I'm just like, man, you made that deal. That's on you.
You dug your grave in a
You made
sense.
your grave.
What exactly is
Yep.
his job anyway?
Yeah, well,
is he
I
just
mean-
sitting there
There-
collecting rocks for a
He like
shovel?
judges
Ew, what
people?
is he
I
what is
think
he
he
doing?
picks where people. I think he picks what car people go on. Like I think he picks
Mostly
you know,
necrophilia, I
not
think.
chill place. I mean that's a fact. I mean that's I don't know. There's no other way. There's no other thing you could call that. But outside of that, that's what you call it when people use magic that brings people back to life. They call that necrophiliamancy, right,
That's what I heard.
William?
No, that's a different type of magic, but they're cousins.
Okay. Well,
So it's definitely
I'm not a
related.
magic boy.
Yeah. Mrs. B, I
Sounds like
couldn't
it-
help
that sounds
but
like it'd be
notice.
worse.
When Fume took that scale, you looked a bit distressed. Is everything okay?
Remember when I was getting the headaches when we saw the other scales at the K&G?
Yeah, Miss B gets headaches around
Mhm.
the scales. Wait a second, didn't you get a headache when that scythe lady showed up too? Did she have a scale the whole time? Was that the secret?
I don't remember getting a headache during that. As Avon, I was like,
I think you did. Devin, can you confirm as the DM whether or not Avon had headaches when the scythe lady showed up?
She did not have headaches.
Oh, okay, I just made that up then.
And if I'm wrong, so
Whoops,
what?
I don't remember it.
Whatever. I'm not going to call you on
the
it.
record has been changed.
Sure, okay, then we did.
Just 1984 to that junk.
I thought I found a secret. That's on me.
Yeah,
That would have been a really cool one.
Pretty cool.
it's an actual scale.
A thing did happen that was not talked about during that time. I digress. Carry on.
I don't know that one.
Shame I wasn't there.
You were there.
So weird. Not when they showed up. William wasn't.
I thought we were retconned to have been like there. Okay, I guess we showed up.
Yeah, we showed up after.
Cool.
Like as they were rolling out.
But I can hear, as
So,
a monk, I can set a key
scales-
point to hear anything that happens within 5 miles of me. Right? That's a real... Sound out real quick.
So the scales give you headaches.
Way of the sonic ear.
It's like a Discord. Which you should join the Lawful Stupid Discord.
Is it
I'll
like
plug that in right now.
Hey!
It's a server of pain. Oh, a severe pain. Got it.
Yeah.
Is it like a pain in the front of your head or the back of your head?
It's more here to the
important.
side, and she'll like to the side of her temple. At least for the.
Gotcha.
It was unaffected.
Okay, well that's
by
not where
healing
withdrawals
man.
usually hurt, so...
I don't.
You've seen multiple scales. Is this discord in your brain, do they sound different? Like there's different notes associated with the scales?
Yeah, this one was different than the other 3. The other 3 were much louder.
Probably lower, right?
Probably cooler.
Well, I was more thinking, you know, do, re, mi. I'm not a musician.
Basso, latido. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun.
No,
Well, it's not Ray. It
A
can't be
name
that
I
one.
call
it's
myself.
The music.
Far, a long, long way to run. So, a
What
needle
does
pulling
running a deer
thread.
have to do with this? Phil, calm down.
This new you looks
You're
good.
getting
You're right.
hysterical. Your
Thanks,
withdrawals from this
I'm doing my
black
best.
scale are apparent.
Yeah, I want it back
Not
really
parents.
badly.
You don't have those.
No, that's true. It's apparent I am parentless.
Wouldn't we all
Anyway.
be parentless at this point since
That's just interesting.
they've all died 600 years ago anyway?
Yeah, we
Well,
all are. That's pretty
Now that you
impressive.
brought that up, yeah, I'm gonna see someone about that later. Weird. Therapy is important. I just think the note is the fact that there are different noises means something. Don't know what.
So you're hearing music in your head.
Yeah. I had a dream a while ago where it was like all the scales were around and it actually made a melodic tune that wasn't as bad as they are separately. I think that's somebody's way of
Seems
trying
like
to
you need
say
them all
put them
together.
together. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd gather
It's
that.
crazy noise, crazy noise, crazy noise. Put all the scales together. It's just life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all.
It sure would be cool if you could just get one of those scales and make like drums out of them. And use that as like a magical weapon of some kind.
Very powerful bard with dragon scale drums.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at some point we'll
New
get
homebrew
one and we'll
unlocked.
find out.
Yeah, weird. I was worried about you.
And about that time, the train pulls up. You have to get on right away.
Good timing. That was getting awkwardly emotional. He stands up and walks towards the train.
Yeah. I've been weeping this whole time. I guess.
Breeze puts his hand on Miss B's shoulder, and he says, "Hey, I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of playing catch up here with you all. But I'm here for you guys, so if you need to talk, let me know."
I think I'm good.
Thanks, Dad.
You stay out of this,
So
son.
cool.
So,
I'll be fine on my own.
Well, that's what my partner said too as he ran into the jungle.
When you get older, they just want you to follow their rules.
I hate you guys. I love you too. Let's go. As you get on the
is so
train,
cool.
there is not the separation of the different colors of the people. It's just a regular
Thank God. This day and
yellow,
age.
like a white light, luminescent, regular old train, and you jump on.
Oh,
And
weird.
the
It's
ghoul
almost
gets
lighter
on.
after it drops everyone off.
I guess there ain't no. You don't have to sort them. The trains go to different places, and well, we're outbound, not inbound. The ghoul gets on, and he walks kind of into a car to the right, and a door shuts, and he brings you out drinks, but he brings you out what you would have ordered. So whatever it is you would have ordered is on this plate for you. He says,
We got some recommendations from other souls that knew you.
Hot.
who told you I love chalky milk?
"Your father," and then sorry,
Which
it's a bit of all of them. The one who wears blue jeans.
Was it Breeze, Kinos, or the evil Pope?
And roll a perception check for me.
Pick one.
Roll a perception check.
It's 47.
You catch Breeze like doing the cutthroat, shaking his head no real hard behind your back.
It was not Breeze.
Okay.
Sorry, good throat again.
So it was either the evil Pope who abused me or the god of death.
Somewhere right in the middle.
Why not both?
A mixture, a combination, if you will.
Anyways, you got drinks.
Megadad.
Martini of pain.
Datron.
I think you guys just chill on the train. Kind of there's a lot going on.
Oh no, I don't want any of that. I read one of those stories where a woman eats something from the underworld and she ends up stuck there. So no thanks. I don't want any of that drink.
You're classically not supposed to eat the food or drink the drinks, I say as I sip chalky milk through a curly straw.
I don't want it. No thanks.
I pull out my tankard of never running out ale and drink from it.
Perfect. Train stops at a location. The doors open, and there's a very small area for you to walk into. Another door you recognize is like a K&G entrance. And Bree says,
I thought you said KFC. I was like, what?
Let
The
me-
Colonel!
let me
Fried
let me
chicken.
check things out before y'all go through. Is that all right? You trust me enough to do a little recon here first?
You're
That's
so
like your thing. I'll
cool.
give you one.
I trust you.
So he goes in.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Can I just like real quick? Yeah. Well, I don't actually. Let me see if how this works.
Are you doing like Naruto?
That's how I
Yeah.
got spells, bro.
So Charitable ninjutsu. Is that the
I have
sexy
ninja techniques.
jutsu?
Here's the thing about my ninja way is that it involves
Your
chocolate
Nintendo way?
milk and yelling at the servants. No. Okay.
So you're
It's
a
weird.
senior
So
citizen.
it's got a range of self, but for the duration, each creature you choose within 30. Oh, okay. So you have a 30-foot radius around you, basically. So if I don't go with him, I can't make him incredibly stealthy.
okay.
I understand. Okay. Well, good luck, Breeze. Let me just pat you on the shoulder and be careful out there.
I'll see you soon. And so he goes
And
through.
hey, if you die and you see the person in charge of hell, if you die and see the person in charge of hell again, tell them I prefer syrup, not Nesquik.
He gave you Nesquik.
He gave me that powdery bullshit. Like he could have walked in here with like some Yoo-hoo or something. I would have been able. I would have forgiven that. But You tell that motherfucker. 1, it's chocolate. It's chalky syrup, not Nesquik. Number 2, I'm coming for.
Well, and he pulls out a list and he just writes the name Death Dealer on it and says, "You got it."
Thanks, man.
He goes to the door, he closes it.
People who have wronged me.
People who wronged me or people I love. But he doesn't come back for some time. It maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes pass. And Breeze does not come back to that door to give an all clear.
We died. I should have went with him.
Well, regret that. All right.
Alright, so everybody gather around. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us. That's something
I step off
right?
the train. What do I see?
So you're just in this very small kind of platform. It kind of looks like rocky
I don't
caves.
walk further. I just take a step off the train.
Yeah,
Keep the
sure.
door
You're on
open
the
if I need to hop back in.
stone ground, stone walls leading
You
up
tell
to the
me,
door.
you're the DM.
Yeah, that's not a question. That's the answer. That's all you see.
So what was that spell, Lucian?
We're not doing a concerted effort. I don't want to earn the slot. What's going on? What's going on? What do you see, Will?
Nothing important and not much without going further. I was hoping to step out here and, see a combat or something important, but we'd have to go further, and that seems more like a conversation to me.
Well, in front of you, so I'll say is
going
there's probably 20 feet in front of you, only 3 steps that lead up to a door that would lead into one of the K&G safe houses.
Yeah, well, I see a door to it. What? Hold on. Looks at the train, looks at the safe house. That's not normal. Normally these go through the safe house. That's a concern.
Maybe this was built it up.
No.
Maybe this is because it's the outbound
You
train.
guys want to go check it out? Oh,
It's
yeah,
possible. Yeah, maybe. Hey, real quick question. If Breeze went into the safe house and he didn't come back, isn't it there's a really good chance that he got ambushed when he went in the safe house of the K&G people?
Yeah, consider like they're also looking for us. Yeah, it's a fairly good chance.
I feel like we should go in there and murder some people.
Yeah, we can do that for sure. Do you want to go loud or do you want to go quiet?
Either way, really.
I feel like
How about you go loud, we go quiet?
I'm into it. That's a great plan.
Cool.
I get ready.
We'll move in when the smoke clears.
Perfect.
yep.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I start approaching the door.
Okay, you gonna open the door?
Well, hold on. I need to just check to see what I need to do before I walk in. Wait, it's important. I do have something I need to do because I keep forgetting it. Let's see.
Your cloak
I
glows
want
dramatically.
to.
I remember.
Yes, my cape is fucking
Billowing.
billowing. But I need to roll the moon emblem die. I have a set of a die that I've yet to use, which is the
Velrun. That's a Velrun item.
Velrun made these, correct. They're deals from the depths, is what they're called. So I'm going to roll a
cool.
d6, and let's see what I get. Alright, so I rolled a 3, so I gain 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright. Buff my boy up. Alright, let's just check. Anything else I need to do?
Would you like me to open the door with a
nobody
mage
else
hand?
uses. Wait, you're a spell slot person, right? Now?
Me?
Arcane Trickster?
Yeah.
One or two.
I throw her the peppy mints. I don't need those anymore.
Remind us what the peppy mints.
They're sweet,
they restore
old-fashioned mints that allow you to restore up to 1d4 levels of used spell slots. And you can eat 1 per long rest. I don't use them anymore.
That's true.
Alright. And then I've got... I'll hold that. Because I don't know what that's going to do yet. And I've got on my red glasses, so I have dark vision. All right. Nothing's going to happen when I go to this door, but I'm ready. All right. I open the door, and I walk in confidently.
As the door opens, you see
I make sure that door stays open.
Okay. And you see before you. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Ooh. Cliffhanger.
I can see clearly now. The breeze
Dwayne is gone.
Nah.
That's perfect.
Nah. Dwayne stays. Whether William stays or not is different.
That's true.
Boy, I got alt fever. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll just be Lucian.
I've decided I'm gonna do like 80 episodes in this whole campaign. Episode 78, you all die, but we're still going 2 more episodes, so figure that out. Who are your new characters? And we're gonna do all new backstories.
I got an alt ready to go. I'm gonna be the death dealer's estranged cousin.
Hey y'all!
Are you still fucking his dead wife?
I'm Meryl.
Oh,
Meryl.
no.
It's Meryl.
Merle.
He said it'd be a good gig. Here I am.
Oh, my dang hand got chopped off.
Pick a loved one and be prepared to take care of
guy
things
who
for the
reminds
bodies.
Scott of Woody Harrelson, but really he's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
While I'm in this awkward transition, let's do the roll for humanity. That way we can get this underway. We're going to be doing this for the Davis House Advocacy Center. And what they do is they basically they take the responsibility of doing interviews for children who have been through terrible events, and they work with law enforcement and other agencies in Tennessee to basically make sure they get justice and they get taken care of and be pulled out of bad situations. So we're going to do a roll for humanity, and that's an 11.
Okay.
That's a good number. Yep, that brings us up to, I want to say like 43 for them, give or take. If my mental math is... Yeah, it's been a very good month. Hey, and we always encourage you to roll at your table every time you do a session. No, not bad situations like being in Tennessee. Though that's not great with the mask mandate that was just outlawed or lawed against. But that's a whole other thing. Make sure you roll for your table. If you want to get back, like, hey, how can I help? How can I get involved with Roll for Humanity? Just roll at your table. Give to a cause. If you don't have a cause, just pick whichever one we're using or do Child's Play. We always like Child's Play. And then,
hey, everybody.
#StupidCast?
Yeah.
Tell them
Sweet about it. You know, use the hashtag Roll for Humanity.
Hashtag Roll for Humanity. Oh, we have a TikTok too. Go follow our TikTok.
Yeah, it's cool. Hey guys, it's me, Scott Shainsaw. I'm here to talk to you guys about this new initiative we have over here at Lawful Stupid. It's called the Research and Developments for Nuances in Destruction, or R&D&D. And what our thing is, we're trying to bring you the newest, hottest, freshest products on the market. So in order to tailor what we have in the Lawful Stupid store to like your specific preferences, we encourage you to reach out to the R&D&D department on the Lawful Stupid Discord, and you just say, hey, R&D&D, it's me. You can tag me if you want to. I'll definitely see it. And be like, hey, this is my favorite moment from Campaign 3 so far. It's my favorite. This is the best thing. This thing that made me laugh the hardest. This thing that made me cry. This thing that got me on the edge of my seat. Whatever. You tell me that moment, and then maybe it inspires a piece of new merchandise that you can purchase for yourself or a loved one. So that's our mission here at R&D&D. So look, we'll be knocking on doors. We'll be doing some surveys. So if you see us out and about on your errands, your chores, don't be alarmed. We're here to help.
Very cool.
Man, I already did my Discord plug, so I guess the Patreon plug is next. Otherwise, if you'd like to...
Yeah, you already knocked it out.
Yeah, I already did it. End the show. Love you, bye.
Okay. So I can't wait to do this good news story. This is going to be great. So, Eban, the headline is, watch sheep fill the streets of Madrid on the annual migration of shepherds. I'll say it one more time. Watch sheep fill the streets of Madrid on annual migration of shepherds.
I mean, I have the possibilities here because did y'all know that Ginger's actual last name is Shepherd, which is also my last name? But I'm like,
Did you know that my hometown is called Shepherdsville, Kentucky?
there's too many shepherds now. And I'm looking at Chainsaw's face and I'm just like,
I'm so fine, guys. Don't even worry about me. Like, I'm fine. I don't need you to worry. Worry about your own stuff.
we're just gonna follow the sheep and see where it leads. Everyone's all happy
I like
campers.
that.
It's great. Have fun.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, okay. But listen, let me tell you about this bullshit news that they don't tell you. The sheep. The shepherds. This is just bullshit that Avon just skipped over this because it is fact. It is something we have to plan for every fucking year. That Avon and Ginge and their fucking clan of a family go get together and stampede across this motherfucking place. And the problem is they just leave shit everywhere. There's fucking headphones, broken CDs and shit, and just all the trash that they need for their stampede. They're wrecking. No, you don't. You had your chance. This is my chance to talk about how your clan stampedes across this fucking city and just leaves it wrecked.
Hey,
Now, Shane, tell me about sheeple.
Why would I even do that? I have a really funny joke to make. I have a really, really funny joke. I just need some more information, Devin.
Okay, I have it pulled up.
Yeah. So can you read the headline for me one more time?
The headline is Watch Sheep Fill the Streets of Madrid on Annual Migration of Shepherds.
Do we know where they're migrating to? And where they're migrating from? Or do we know the direction of their migration?
Oh, wait, it's pretty short, so let's see what it says. Shoot.
I have a map.
En route, it says en route to
winter.
winter pastures. So I guess they stay in Madrid. So not going super far.
Okay, so we're going to assume they're coming from the west. And I'm going to say that what's really going on here is there's a really sleepy motherfucker in Avila. There's a really sleepy motherfucker in Avila. And there's only one way to get to sleep, and it's counting them sheeps. So that's where all the insomniacs move, is Avila. It's just to the west of Madrid. You can watch all the sheep migrations every year and finally get some relief. That being said, however, there's a secret top lab in space. Not space, in Spain. In Spain, I'm on a lot of cold medicine right now, to be frank with everybody. So this is particularly fun. So, in Spain, there's a top secret laboratory where they are crossing human and sheep DNA, an initiative that they're referring to as Wake Up, Sheeple. Therein lies the details, and you can go and do with that information what you will.
It's a big event. Children watch it. It's fun.
It's like the Running of the Bulls, but way more chill.
They actually mentioned, as sure as Pamplona has Running of the Bulls, Madrid has its own traditional day.
Yeah, I figured they would make that.
Of herding sheep across the city.
Love it. Hey,
Sleepy
think
work.
about it. Don't
you
be
think they'll carry
silenced.
those mattresses with them?
Will make you need a nap. That's a fact.
They
if
have
it's
to
a lot more chill, they don't need the mattresses. Oh, but they're
Take some-
insomniacs.
The people
Lots.
sheep hybrids have no benefit in relation to counting them in sleep. If you actually
just count
ever see
themselves.
one, you never sleep again. Because
Oh.
they are pretty horrifying to look. And you get a white
Oh, that's
streak
why
in your
mirrors
hair.
are their greatest weakness. That
You know,
Wouldn't
makes
it be crazy if
sense.
I said oh yeah, and you get this white streak in your hair, and I take my hat off, and I've got a white streak in my hair, left over from Halloween or something. I just worked it into a funny bit. That would be
What they did though is instead of what is it, the fainting goats is what they actually did. So it's not sheep, they messed up. So these humans are just, every time there's a car honk, it's like they just fall over. And massive traffics, I mean, just piled up for days in Madrid. Way to go, aliens or whoever is trying to mix them.
Oh, the top secret lab? You don't know who runs that? Follow the money, idiot.
A pile of
Follow
money?
the money.
It's
Follow
just a
the
pile of money
money.
with arms. Oh, is it a pile of money?
That's
just
how
like
you,
arms?
that's how
It's just
you
like,
find the
get
truth.
over here, people and sheep.
It is. It's like the Hamburglar. It's like a man, like a business suit, and then like it's a wallet with this money hanging out of it.
I picture Jabba
with
the
big
Hutt.
googly eyes and a hat.
Like Pizza the Hut, but like Money the Hut. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty close, except for it's like the Hamburglar. And
Someone
he's
please
like a
draw
big
that for
wallet
me.
head.
Anyway,
Yeah,
say the
that's
price
now
of
coming to the
lumber
merch
is
store.
way more than it should be. Deal with that. As we always say, we love you.
We do that.
Bye.
Bye.
If you listen to the notes in our voice, they're actually the notes that the scales make, and at the end of this whole thing, we're going to combine all those things, and it's going to make this beautiful, harmonious thing, and it's actually just Jin singing. That is what he turned into. It's ginseng.
Ginseng.
Ginsenging. He's ginsenging. Okay, bye.
Oh. Bye. 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 Bye.